Welcome back, Dreamers. It's Lindsay, and it is already the end of May and time for another favorites video. And I know that everybody always says, oh my gosh, this month went by so fast, but really it did. This month went by so fast. We were so busy with Mother's Day, and then we had my oldest, his birthday party at a hotel with 4 9-year-old little boys that I spent the night with and took swimming at the hotel. So I survived that, thankfully. And then this past weekend we also went to a couple of art festivals that they have here in town. And if you want to see some pictures from all of the shenanigans, you can check out my Instagram. I'm at Dishwater Dreams. Love to see you there. I post all kinds of pictures all the time because I don't know, I just do. You can also find me at Dishwater Dreams on Facebook and Twitter. So anyway, I am just going to jump into some of my favorites for May. Some things that I've been going to just on a regular basis, pulling out. I experiment a whole lot, and I try not to do the same thing every day, but these are things that I used a little bit more often than others. So first, let's go with Bath & Body, and of course it is that time of year. So I pulled out my Jergen's Natural Glow Daily Moisturizer, and this is for fair to medium skin tones. And I have not started self-tanning yet. I will, but I usually like to start and do this first because I think that it gives me a really nice base. And I've spent May doing a lot of exfoliating, getting off all of that dry winter skin, and then using this to follow up with that to really sort of prime my body in order to get ready for the self-tanner. And I think that that makes everything go on a little bit more smoothly. So that has been a favorite for May. Let's see, hair-wise, I am addicted to this. Straight, sexy hair. In Oklahoma, May means two things. One, weather that just can't make up its mind. Today it's in the 80s. Last week it was in the 60s. We'll have tornadoes. We're having earthquakes now. So, I mean, come on, give Oklahoma a break. But one thing that is pretty much a guarantee for May in Oklahoma is humidity. And my hair is just, it's not doing what I want it to, and I'm constantly having this like gap right here between my bangs and my hair because nothing will just stay the way that I want it to. But with this, what I found is I can give it a good spray, and then after I spray I can kind of, you know, smooth down up here, and it gets rid of some of those frizzies, and it just helps my hair to stay smooth all day long. I actually, and this is sort of a funny story, and I don't think that she's on any of my social media, but there was actually a girl at work who a few weeks ago, after I started using this, asked me if my hair was real because it was super humid and it still looked like this. And I was like, no, I just flat ironed the heck out of it and sprayed it with straight sexy hair. So try this product, it'll make your hair look big to your coworkers. That's a great tagline, isn't it? Nails. You know, I have been doing my nails like every 2 or 3 days because I'm all excited that I have them, and I actually just cut them down again so they're all really short. But growing my nails out and getting them from a point from being a nail biter to being where I have a full set of good strong nails has been a journey, a 6-month journey actually. And if you want to see a video of my nail care routine, just give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I will be happy to do one. But I just found this recently because I was out of nail polish remover, and I had some extra cash at CVS, and so I picked this up, and it's the CVS Advanced Nail Polish Remover, and it's going to be really hard to kind of show you the inside because I haven't had it for very long, so it's still fairly full. And I don't know how well you can see this, but there's all these little, you basically stick your finger down inside and kind of rub it around, and there's all these little spiky things that rub the polish off. And I am spilling it. I don't know why I bothered to do that because I always spill stuff in these videos. Don't I? I'm always spilling stuff. But one thing that I really love about this remover is it actually really does take your nail polish off very well. I would say it takes maybe 15 to 20 seconds per nail, and I just kind of stick my nail in and just kind of go back and forth and up and down like that, and those little pads rub on your nail and they take all the polish off. One thing that I love is when you wear super bright polishes like the one that I'm getting ready to show you, it actually takes the polish off really well. What has happened is I have tried cotton balls, I've tried the round little pads, I've tried everything, but when you use these super bright polishes or you use dark polishes and you just grab a nail polish remover and you start to rub that nail polish off, it gets polish all over your fingers, and then you end up with polish underneath, which is it's just a pain in the neck. And so this product sort of eliminates all those problems. You stick your finger down in there, you don't end up with color all over your finger and under your nail, and it takes off the polish really well. I haven't even had to go back and touch up on the edges or anything. It's just really done the job. It hasn't whitened my nails out. I am not sure. Yes, it does have acetone in it, so it's 96% acetone. Strengthens and nourishes with natural oils. So, you know, if you don't want to use acetone, then that might not be the product for you, but if you're okay using acetone, I would say go for it. It doesn't whiten my nails out like the regular acetone does. So the other thing with nails is this is my new favorite summer nail polish. It is by Essie, and it is the color Watermelon. And I'm usually not all that crazy about Essie nail polishes because it seems like the colors are always just slightly off of what I'm looking for. But this one I saw, and I just had to have it because the color is just delicious. And I love the Essie formula. It's just, you know, I usually find a color that I like better with OPI or with Zoya. So, but I am loving this. I've worn it like 3 times since I bought it, and I've only had it for a couple weeks. So that's a pretty big deal. I usually don't repeat polishes all that much. Okay, everything else that I have is like a makeup item. The first thing that I have, excuse me, is a tool. And there has been a new brush come out, and it's been a really big deal, and lots of people are talking about how it just makes contouring with your bronzer so easy, but it's a little bit expensive, and I didn't really have the cash to front out for that. And then I saw this set of Sonia Kashuk brushes. I love her stuff because she usually has, at least tool-wise, she usually has something that is a really, really good dupe for a high-end tool. Like the blending sponge instead of the beauty blender that I've talked about in another video. But this is a really similar brush to that high-end one. It's got a nice flat end, and basically what you do is you take your bronzer and you just kind of go, you know, along, and then you can come down on the side, and then it makes it very easy to come in to the hollow here and do your bronzer. And then you kind of flatten it out to blend it out, and voila, your contouring, at least with your bronzer, is done. I am loving this tool. It does make it so easy. So if you don't want to pick up that more expensive one, I would highly recommend the Sonia Kashuk one. It actually did come in a set with, let's see, 4 brushes, and these are the 4 brushes that it came with. There's a big fat powder one, a blush one, a flat, you know, round top one, and then this one. And these are all great brushes. I've been using them a lot, as you can tell. And I mean, how cute is this design with all the little flowers? And they've got this nice big fat handle, which I love. So that was a really great purchase. I think that the set was like $20. Okay, let's see. What else do I have? The weather is starting to get warmer, and I've talked to you before about how my skin is doing this like weird thing where all winter it was really dry, and then it's kind of started to get oily again, and then some days it's dry and it can't really make up its mind. So one of the things that I'm absolutely loving is this, and it's a white thing, so it's very hard to see. There we go. It's this Mary Kay Mattifyier. It's an oil mattifier, and basically you put it on before everything else. It goes on before your primer. It does not work well as a primer, I would say, so you will still need to use a separate primer. But I put this on in my T-zone where I tend to get really oily. I tend to get oily underneath my bangs, especially when I go to the gym, because I do not pull my bangs back. I leave them down on the bridge of my nose, right here on top of my lip, and especially like I bathe my chin in this stuff because my chin is where I show most of my oil throughout the day, because even though my forehead's oily, you can't see it. But this stuff is amazing, and it even keeps my skin fairly matte even during hot yoga. So that speaks very highly of the product. I'm not sure how much it is because I got this from my mother who sells Mary Kay, but it is a brilliant product, and anybody who has oily skin or combination oily skin or is just going to spend a lot of time by the pool this summer, you need this. And you'll actually probably see this again in my summer essentials video. But I didn't use it all winter and I pulled it back out. Let's see, next thing is Kat Von D's Esperanza palette, and that is actually what I'm wearing right now. And I did just film a tutorial for this look, and I will be posting that later. I'm not sure when, but I will be posting it later. Not this week, maybe next week. Or maybe the week after that. I'm not sure. Depends on how long it takes me to get that video edited. But I am loving this palette. I know it's supposed to be her spring palette, but these colors are just, they're really, really gorgeous. And I have found myself going more and more to, I'll do a look with this purple and the mint together, and I've been doing a look with these four colors, the sort of warmer colors with a little bit of shimmer. So I have really been picking up this palette quite a lot because I get a really nice cool look out of it. That's great for day. I'll use these three for the day, and then if I'm going somewhere at night, I'll tap on a little bit of this darker one and night look. And then I've been using this for more of a warm look. So loving that. I'm like all about Kat Von D eyeshadow this month. That's pretty much almost all I've been wearing. The last two products I have are lipsticks, and if you have not tried these Too Faced melted lipsticks yet, you have got to. And I may have talked about this one in my favorites last month, but I really have been wearing it a lot this month. And this is in the color Melted Peony, and it is just lovely. And it's a melted lipstick, so you have an applicator like this, and I actually just kind of squeezed it a little bit before I put it on. But what you get is you get a lipstick. Let's see if I can a lipstick that goes on like a gloss. So you have a lot of control about where it's going. It's very easy to get that sort of Cupid's bow look. And it has a touch of shimmer to it, but not too much. And then you can still put a gloss on top of it, or if you want to use the Too Faced Lip Plumper, that looks great. So you can go a little bit more matte, or you can go a little bit more sheer, and it really lasts a long time. So loving that. And then the last thing, I picked up this Hard Candy Ombre lipstick at Walmart because it just looked really interesting to me. It is square. And you can see there's a darker, like, thin line and then a lighter there. So what you do is when you put it on, you put it so that this line is on the top, and then you flip it around and put the bottom on. And what you end up with is you end up with this beautiful ombre without having to try to make it work with more products in one. So once you put it on your lips, you just kind of blend it together, and it looks super, super lovely. This is the only color that I got, and I wish I had gotten a couple more. This is in the color Friendly. And again, that's what it looks like. So I'm loving this because ombre is just, you know, such a popular thing right now. So that is all of my favorites for May. Later on this week, I will have my empties and duds for you, and I will also have some summer essentials because we are getting ready to go to summer. Next week is my kids, this week is my kids' last week of school, actually. So once we hit Friday, they are free and clear and heading off to Grammy's for the summer because I still have to go to work. So thanks for watching today. Bye.